Hi, my name is Noah Starr, and today I'm going to tell you about an experience that I had over the summer while I was camping at Lost Lake, deep in the heart of the Frank Church Wilderness area. So, my story begins when my friends and I are backpacking into Lost Lake in this wilderness area. The Frank Church Wilderness area is a place that has been protected by state law, and it does not allow any kind of motorized traffic off of the main roads. Many people that this Many people think that this is in fact in place to protect the wilderness and to protect our great outdoors, but in fact it is a conspiracy by the government to help and have a secret refuge for a society of Sasquatches. So the world thinks that these creatures are a myth, but in reality they do exist, and the government is helping them hide in certain places like the Frank Church Wilderness area. So my friends and I, we made it back to Lost Lake. It was about a 4 mile hike, so it took us a couple hours, up and down some mountains with some steep inclines, but in the end we made it. Once we got there, decided to do a little swimming and a little fishing. There were some nice cliffs that we could go jump off of, about 30 feet, so a lot of fun. Then we decided to fish a little bit. My buddy caught a huge cutthroat, about 20 inches, so it was about that big. It was one of the biggest fish I've ever seen caught on the end of a fly rod. So, but once it got dark, we built a fire and had dinner. Then after dinner, we decided to make it into a little bit bigger fire, make a bonfire. So we were sitting around the bonfire, making jokes, having fun, and then some of the jokes started to turn towards Sasquatches and how the old commercials with the beef jerky, how you don't want to mess with Sasquatch. You make fun of him, he's gonna come back after you. So we're like, oh, we gotta hide our jerky, can't let it go, can't let it get taken. So after a while, one of the bushes to one end of the camp started rustling and moving, and everybody got kind of scared. And they're like, oh no, is this a bear? Is there a cougar out there or something? This isn't good. We don't have anything to really protect ourselves with. So everyone kind of looked around and was like, okay, no, we're fine. We're doing just fine. 5 minutes passed, and then on the other side of the camp, we heard this low, deep, guttural growl, just like a and this really started freaking everybody out. We didn't know what it was. Some people were like, oh my gosh, this is a bear. It's gonna come try and take all our food. We gotta try and ward it off. But we didn't really know what to do. And then another 5, 10 minutes went by. Nothing really happened. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this Sasquatch jumped into the middle of our camp and just went. When this happened, every one of us jumped about a mile out of our seats, scared the crap out of everybody. The girls in our camp, they screamed so loud the Sasquatch actually covered his ears and shrunk back a bit, like we were hurting him. His ears must have been really, really sensitive to sound. It was actually quite perturbing. So, but in reality, so people think that Sasquatches are these huge 10-foot tall, really hairy beings. But in reality, they're only about 3 feet tall. They're not very big, but their feet are huge. They remind me of hobbits from the Lord of the Rings. It's really interesting to see how they actually look. So this misunderstanding on their size helps them go undetected in the world. So the people are out looking for the giant, like Wookiee-sized beings from Star Wars, like Chewbacca, so that they miss these short little creatures that can just hide behind the bushes, hide behind the shrubs, and go undetected. So after he jumped into camp, the Sasquatch spoke to us. And he went, so tell me where the jerky is. All of us looked around, kind of a little nervous, and he said it again. Where's the jerky? I want some of that beef jerky. I know you have it. This is my favorite food. I saw you guys eating it earlier, so I know it's here. Where is it? We're like, we have some, but it's over in our packs. He was like, well, okay, you need to go get it. I want it. So I got up, went over to my pack, started digging around a little bit. And he's like, hurry up, I need to get out of here. You guys can't really be seeing me, but I really want that jerky. So I finally found it after digging around in my pack for a little bit. So I grabbed it and then I tossed it to him. So after I tossed it to him, all he did was said, thank you. turned around and he just disappeared into the darkness, like he had never been there before. It was one of the most weird and terrifying experiences of my whole entire life. But that is my story about my encounter with a real life Sasquatch.